Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another video of Junker Draws. I want to take a small second here just to showcase some art supplies that I got. I hung out with some friends in Toronto, and I decided I'm gonna pick up some new art supplies. Um, I was originally going to get a frame for a drawing I did for a friend for his birthday. However, they were gonna charge me almost $200 for it, so I decided against it. In this, you see some art supplies. One of them is a Kimberly 9XXB. One is a Graph Gear. What is it called? Mechanical pencil. I got a bigger version of the sketchbook that I'm using already, which is the small notebook. I got a bigger one because I think I want to expand more on the larger drawings. Although those take a lot of time. I try to do these drawings about an hour or less, and yeah, I'm just opening these packages at the moment. I'm probably gonna speed it up later on, but the main star of this show is the Kimberly 9XXB, which is that green pencil uh, in the background. And basically, what it is it's like a carbon pencil, but I don't know. It feels like an 8B carbon pencil, but either it's the paper or something else. It doesn't blend very well. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Either way, hopefully I can move on to the drawing. I'm just testing it out now, but I'll move on to the drawing. Okay, hopefully it should be sped up now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I start the drawing. What I'm basically drawing is a knife. I didn't look up exactly what kind of knife it was. I got some supplies out and I started drawing it. Um, let's see. I've already spoken about the Kimberly 9XXB. Honestly, like I said, when I was doing this, it's really good when you're trying to get dark, deep shadows, but I think it's just the type of paper I'm using. The actual paper doesn't feel too good when using it with the Kimberly 9XXB. It doesn't blend very well with the blending stump. Like I said, getting new art supplies. I'm hoping to make bigger drawings, but that's going to take a lot more time to do. I would say, I mean, it depends honestly what kind of drawing I want to do. If it's very intricate, it could take 3 to 4 hours, and if it's large as well, it could take up to 10, maybe even longer. Um, but yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about was when drawing things like a knife, you have the handle, which in this case is a type of varnished wood, the hilt, and the blade itself. The hilt is two different colors, but there's no way to really express different colors using graphite. So you kind of just have to guess. And the hilt and the blade is made of metal, so it's hard to differentiate it as well. But basically, when you're texturing metal, you want to have a lot of high contrast areas. You know, make it really, basically make it look like it's very shiny by adding highlights and put some eraser streaks there. As you can see, I'm sharpening the tough stuff eraser to get the texture of the wood, which is the next thing I wanted to talk about. Texturing wood, especially varnished wood, is definitely new to me, but I've done it before. Well, I've textured regular wood before. It's essentially just putting dark streaks to symbolize the actual, not symbolize, but show off that it's actually a wood material, and then going along with it with an eraser along the lines to give it that texture. But it has to be also darker than the rest of the knife, and because it's varnished, it also has to have a shine to it. So that's what that nice white streak is over there. Other than that, I don't really know what else to talk about. Uh, like I said, I already got the art supplies. I'm hoping to do bigger drawings, but that's going to take a lot more time. I do have another channel, but I've kind of been neglecting it. I don't. It's a gaming channel, like every other person that makes videos. They always start off with a gaming channel, and that's was the best way I learned on how to edit videos. This is a little bit more of a digestible format, especially for me, because it's a short form video. Even though I record for about an hour, it's just shortened to maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and then I can just do the voiceover for the video after it's time lapsed. I'm adding some shadows here and this is what the Kimberly 9 XXB excels at, which is the really deep dark shadows. There's no shine to it either, which makes it very good. It honestly kind of feels like I'm using a black colored like pencil crayon. What is it called? Colored pencil, whatever you want to call it. That's what it feels like I'm using. And I learned about the 9XXB because I've stated it in another video or the previous video for this, but it's JD Hilberry, who's known to do very, very realistic artwork, and he uses a Kimberly 9XXB. So I thought I would try doing that. I've known about him for around 10 years at this point, yeah. But I had this innate fear, especially as a kid, obviously. There's no way to actually replace your art supplies. So back then, I had to use all of my art supplies very, very sparingly. And I always wanted to do comic style art, but ink is actually not extremely expensive, but it's actually very, very expensive. More expensive than you would think. And because of that, I had to use it sparingly. And also because of that, I couldn't actually get much practice in. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot of change for that. I have my own job, and it's all good for that. Anyways, that's the knife. Hope you enjoyed the drawing and the rant and the talk and whatever this is. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I know that sounds cheesy, but, what else am I going to say? Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and see you later. More drawings to come.